We live with autism, children of autism, and American Sign Language educators. Good evening, and thank you for your presence here tonight. Tantrums, anxiety, self-injury, and aggression are just a few of the antisocial behaviors commonly exhibited by children of autism who struggle internally to get a message out, to convey a message without the use of spoken words. We're intentional communicators, you and I are. They don't have that facility as a result of the challenges presented by that disease. So that being by that disease, I'm going to by that condition. That being said, I'm going to address two specific points. And the first one is going to be that sign language offers access to communication for the child, the autistic child, who struggles to use spoken words by first giving them a more simplistic and a more simple way to be more frequently communicated with people, and thus ease the frustration that they feel pent up where they're not able to communicate their feelings, their thoughts, their desires, their wants, their emotions. And secondly, sign language acts as a bridge to speech and language by turning on those areas of the brain that have denied the child the ability to use spoken language by the fact that it shut down that ability to use the spoken language. So that being said, the question is begged is, well, what is autism? Well, me being a food service major all my life, manager all my life, I didn't have a whole lot of research and follow up on the subject. So I went to notable sources, particularly autismspeak.org. And that's an organization that was comprised by this gentleman, Bernie Marcus, who donated $25 million of his personal money because he had a grandson that was suffering with autism. Although there was a few organizations out there, namely, and if you look on your resource guide that you have in front of you, you'll see at the bottom, you can use that information later for your own research if you wish to be further educated about the subject. Autism Coalition for Research Education was one of the organizations, the National Alliance for Autism Research, and Cure Autism Now. Those three organizations, in collaboration with the money that was provided by Bernie Marcus, $25 million of his own money, to provide additional research, additional awareness, and additional education to bring about awareness and put the focus on autism. You've probably seen that now. You see where they adopted the color purple to highlight the importance of autism. You see the puzzle piece, which is a iconic piece of like something to, so you can immediately make the association with autism and autism spectrum disorder. Well, the definition, because I went and explained how I achieved the definition. The definition of autism, I'm going to read it because I wanted to be specific and I wanted to be accurate. Autism, or autism spectrum disorder, refers to a range of conditions characterized by challenges with social skills, repetitive behavior, speech and nonverbal communication, as well as by unique strengths and differences. We now know that there is not only one type of autism, but many types, and the types and different variations of them are caused by, amongst a lot of things, genetic and environmental factors, okay? The term spectrum, however, differs a little bit because spectrums, by very definition, is highlighting the different strengths and weaknesses and challenges that are experienced by each individual child. So no two conditions, no two situations are the same. Children diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder often have challenges developing gestural and nonverbal communications due to a very complex challenge in both in their auditory skills, their visual skills, their spatial orientation is kind of like a word I just made up, but their spatial orientation and their tactile ability to touch and sense, right? Children with relating and communicating disorders often experience difficulty in comprehending a broad range of meanings for things that we take for granted, concepts, relations, expressions through word. Their ability to become intentional communications like you and I are hampered by their ability not to be able to organize those 4 domains that I just outlined to you. The visual, the auditory, the ability to touch, and the spatial orientation. Having chosen this subject and being an ASL American Sign Language major, I've come to the conclusion I find that the language provides a bridge to communication for the child living with autism. One, because it's simple, it's simplistic, and it's visual. And the fact that it's visual, the child is more likely to use it with more simplicity and with more frequency as opposed to trying to use other forms of communication. And as a result of that, he's better able to convey his messages. As you will see in the video here, the child Christopher is better able to convey his emotions, his thoughts on feelings and desires, simple things as want to eat, want to drink, want to go to the bathroom, and that type of stuff. There's been 30 years of research that shows that nonverbal people can also benefit from this. And research has also shown that it may also help nonverbal people to become verbal. I'm going to show you the film. I'm not sure how to do the light. I'm just going to touch this. Okay, good. Not that way. And just try to extract a little bit of what I said.
I learn at school. Let's do it again. What do you drink with? Drink
with
Good job, Christopher. Let's keep going. One. You got it. What do you drink with? Good. Say it loud. I drink with a cup. Oh, awesome. Now, no hands, no hands. What do you drink with?
I drink with a cup.
Good. I drink with a cup. Good talk. Where do you live?
I live in Las Vegas.
Good job. Hi, Christopher.
Hi, Christina.
Good job. Awesome. How are you?
Good.
Good. Good to hear. Where do you live?
I live in Las Vegas.
Nice talking. What do you wear?
Shirt.
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 Good. Let's do it again. What do you wear? Say,
I wear a shirt.
awesome. What do you wear?
Shirt.
Nice talking, buddy. Good job. What do you drive?
Car.
Car. Cool. What do you brush your teeth with?
Toothbrush.
Toothbrush. Nice talking. What do you wear?
Shirt. Shirt.
Now, complete sentences. What do you wear?
I wear a shirt.
Nice talking. High five. You got it. All right. What do you drink with?
Cup.
No, complete sentences. What do you drink with?
I wear a cup.
There you go. You got it. Awesome. What do you wear? Yes, you do. One more. What do you drink with?
I wear a cup.
Nice talking. You got it. You got it. Put it on. Put it on. Put it on.
Okay, I'm not sure how to do the light again. Okay, just pause this before something we don't want to see come out. Okay. I'm not sure how to do the light. Oh, there you go. Well, anyway, I can go from here. If you ever known a child that lives with autism or a child that never had any type of inability to communicate effectively, then you can understand the joy and satisfaction that just the smallest or the most minuscule amount of growth can present for that particular parent. My experience with this subject and with this project has shown me that sign language stimulates and strengthens that communication, and that's a good plus for the child, it's a good plus for the family. In closing, I just want to say, and I think we all agree on this subject, that learning is the key to success. So that being said, the earlier a child begins to learn and form and grow, the more likely the success of that child is. Thank you very much.